Hello and welcome to another video. Today the video is the Random Genetics Challenge. So for this challenge I thought it would be a little bit more fun to do the clothing as well. I've never seen the clothing be done before, I don't think. I have, I mean if I have I apologise, but I haven't seen someone do the clothing as well as the appearance, and I do have a very important reason for having done this, and I will talk about it a little bit later on in the video. So this is the mother, and her name is Kyla or Kayla, I think it's Kyla. Sometimes I don't really edit my Sims very much, and in one particular instance I'd been playing with my Sim for about 6 weeks, and I went in to create another Sim and the first Sim that popped up was identical to the Sim I'd been playing for 6 weeks. I found it so funny, I played with her as well. So I had 2 different games going, both with the exact same Sim with different personalities, but I just found it really hilarious that I don't tend to edit my Sims very much. The reason I decided to randomize everything about my Sims was because I felt like it would be an interesting gameplay. So as you know, you randomly select the traits that go along with your Sims. I found this web page that does it for me. I'll link it in the description down below. And then using those parents' random traits, you created the child's random trait. And I thought it might be interesting to see if this child could kind of overcome these random genetics that her parents have given her to become a really amazing and awesome Sim. So I am going to be doing a sort of mini shorter let's play where I kind of just get her through her teenage years and see how many of those parenthood traits I can get her, and then see if we can overcome everything that her parents sort of are as people. I realised that the parents aren't married. And I thought it really worked for the let's play, like it was more like a one night stand, and then they both just thought, oh haha, let's just live together and try and raise her as best as we can as parents together, despite the fact that they don't really like each other. So I think that adds to kind of her development as during her toddler and child years, with the fact that her parents aren't very good. I mean, the traits these parents have is very kind of crappy. Kyla is self-assured, a bookworm, and I believe she's evil. So those are great traits to start off with. And her aspiration ended up being to look for a soulmate. And it kind of would be interesting if during this mini let's play I did try and get the parents to kind of fall in love despite the fact that they are so different, but we'll see how it goes later on. So we're just speeding through it. He ended up with the big Dumbo ears as well, and we're just giving him his traits now. So he is business savvy, jealous, a bro, and insane. And his name is Edmund, which was it Edmund in the end? Yeah, it was Edmund Harden. And then between these two, we created the daughter. And according to the Random Genetic Challenge rules, you've got to try and make the daughter as beautiful as you can. So I'm going to speed this part up as well, where I kind of edit her to be a bit more sassy, you know. She is going to be poor. We end up building her a really nice house. Well, actually we end up building her a really crappy house to live in because her parents are very poor and not very well off. So I thought it would be a little bit interesting to see how she can kind of thrive in that environment with the way her parents are. So I'm just adding in her traits. She is wants to be a writer. She's insane and she's squeamish. And her name is Rosalie. So she has the insane trait, and I was thinking that depending on how well she actually thrives throughout her teenage years, it could be a really cool idea that as a reward into a young adulthood, provided everything went well, that she could actually lose that insane trait and we could replace it with something a little bit nicer. And for me, I thought it was just a little cute idea and a little nice way to end the rest of the Let's Play. It'll be a pretty difficult one. I want to challenge myself to get her all 5 of the traits to the highest point, but as some of you may know, being insane will mean that her emotional regulation will be a lot harder. So we'll see how it goes throughout the very small series that I will be creating with her, and I really hope that you have enjoyed this video and you like the way my genetic challenge turned out and you are looking forward to this little mini series that I'll be creating. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!